Okay, so we've previously been over the switch step, but now we're going to use the switch step to help you to change stance and attack with the other hand. So you can switch step and jab, which you already know about. You can switch step. Now this is a way of disguising it. You see, Gustafsson did this when he was fighting Glover Teixeira. Instead of just doing the switch step here, it's the switch and push with the lead hand. Now you can do this to drive. You can switch, push in with the lead hand to help you change your stance, or you can switch. Here's your jab. You can switch and just on the spot. Or switch, hook to land in front, or switch, hook to pivot off. And one more we can do then is switch, off centre, uppercut, cross. That's going to be better against the southpaw fighter. So again, this, off to the side, long uppercut, cross. And again, someone like Conor McGregor likes to do that with the switches off centre line, boom, uppercut, and cross. So again, we've got switch step jab. Switch step, push with the right hand. Switch, push in with the front hand, front leg. Then we switch and just hit on the spot because you don't want to overcommit. Then we've got the switch, hook and pivot off. And then we've got the switch, off the centre line, uppercut and cross. But it all comes from this. Okay? Here, or here, push. Here, step off to the side. Here, hook, pivot off. I'm presuming you already know how to pivot off because you're looking at one of the advanced tutorials. So everything else that we do in this you should be able to do already. It's just the footwork that we're trying to get down for you now. Okay, so Molly's here to help me again. So the first one we're going to do is going to be just the switch and jab. Good. And again. Good. So now she's going to switch and then she's going to push in using the front leg, front hand and just drive that right hand straight in. So she's just switch, disguise it and just drive straight in. So remember, normally when people switch, it's the front hand. So I'm expecting that. So I might go to power that front hand and it's the other hand that's coming, okay? So again, switch jab. Good, now switch and push. Good. Switch jab, switch and push. One more time, switch jab, switch and push. Good. Now Molly may not want to get too close into my range because every time she comes in, I have to give her something back. So instead of switch and driving in, this time Molly's going to switch and hit me on the spot. But she could have just used that to switch to set up her distance so she can use her kicks, okay? So now she's going to switch and just jab on the spot. Switch and on the spot. Good. One more. So it's a great way of disguising you switching stance. Now this time Molly's going to switch. She's going to do the hook and pivot off and turn. So again, it's the switch, hook, pivot off and turn. Okay, let's go. Switch, step, hook and turn. And again for me. So it's a switch step, hook and pivot off. And one more, get close please. Switch step and pivot and turn. Good. So the last one we're going to do, again, it's better if you're fighting orthodox to southpaw. But again, saying that, you are switching to southpaw, so it won't really matter to be fair. Stick your front hand out, please. So if I do my switch and I push in, I'm running into a punch. If I do my switch and I push in, I'm running into a punch. I may be able to get away with my switch and hook if I've got longer arms, but this time we're going to go switch off to the side. Come up with the uppercut and across. So from here, it's the switch off, uppercut, cross. It can be a cross or a hook. So again, it's not a switch going straight in. It's not a switch pushing with a jab or a cross. It's a switch, step off to the side, long uppercut and across. So Molly's going to demonstrate that. So when Molly switches, she's going to go off to the side for the uppercut and then across, okay? Just a little bit of a deeper step. So when you switch, you step, and if you find you're too far away, just take another half step, okay? So switch, step off, uppercut, cross. There we go. Switch, uppercut, cross, good. And again. Let's do one more. Switch, step off, good. And the other side for me, please. So again, nice and slowly, it's just a switch step jab. And again, it's a switch step pushing through with the right hand. There we go, good. And again, good. Now it's a switch step just right hand on the spot. Good. And again. Good. Now it's a switch step, hook and pivot off. Hook and pivot off. And again. Good. And one more. Good. Okay. And the last one is going to be a switch step, off to the side, throw the long uppercut and across. Switch step, off to the side, uppercut, across. And if you find that you switch and your foot's too far behind because you're off balance, all you do, just step and slide your back foot up so you can throw your punches and you can move off once you've finished. Okay? And again, switch, uppercut, across. There we go. 2 more times. And 1 more. Okay, let's go back and do the whole thing. 2 of each. Switch step, jab, go. And again. Switch step, push with a cross. Good. And push, drive. Good. Now on the spot. Good. And again. Good. Now with the hook and pivot off. Good. And again. The hook and pivot off. Good. Now switch step, off to the side, uppercut, cross. Switch step, off to the side, cross. Good. And again. Good. And change sides. Switch step, jab. And again. Switch step, push with that cross. Good. And again. Good. Now just do the cross on the spot, switch. There we go. And again. Good. Now with the hook and glide off. Good. And again. Once more. And now with the uppercut and the cross. Switch. Good. And again. Switch. Good. Well done. Okay, so it's all the same footwork. It's all coming from that. It's all there. It's all there. It's all the same footwork, but you're disguising what technique you want to throw. You could go switch there. You could go switch step, kick. You could go switch step, back kick. You can go, I don't know, switch step, inner axe kick. It's all from that footwork. So there you go. A few variations for you to play with. Add it to your arsenal however you may please.